sa mga taong sasakupan mo. So central to the concept of leadership is of course the leader. Diba? Wala namang leadership kung wala yung leader. Not to mention of course yung authority na nagbigay sa'yo ng tiwala or who entrusted you to be the leader of the organization. So again, the leader, the authority who gave you the mandate to lead and the organization or a group of people that you are going to lead. Then of course, walang silbi yan, it will be put to waste kung hindi well-defined yung mission or vision or the goals that you want to accomplish. But plain and simple for me, leadership is really a call to service.
Who is your best leader?
Best leader, actually, syempre, first and foremost, yung nasa taas, si Jesus Christ. Diba? Pag-usapan natin, if we're going to talk about human being like us, I regard Nelson Mandela and sa atin dito sa Pilipinas, of course, hindi ko alam kung kilala nyo na si Benigno Ninoy Aquino. Hindi si Chris Aquino, no? Si Ninoy Aquino, no? Itong mga tao ito, of course, our Lord Jesus Christ, they epitomize the value of selfless or Jesus Christ selfless love, hindi makasarili and with laser focus towards the vision even up to the time of their death, di ba? So, pinapako na sa krus, di ba? Iniisip pa rin niya yung mission na binigay sa kanya ng kanyang ama. And they are also great teacher. Magaling magturo, magaling mag-impart ng knowledge and values sa mga estudyante nila. And binibigyan nila ng pagpapahalaga yung salitang empowerment. Sa business sector naman, if you'll ask me, especially in the area of management, syempre, we cannot discount Henry C. Senior, SM, the father of and founder of SM, and Mr. John Gokong Wei for their visionary thinking. So, napakahaba at napakalayo ng naabot ng kanilang pag-iisip. Yung dagat ngayon, nakikita nila yan as would-be empire nila in the future. Kaya kung makikita natin, lumiliit na ng lumiliit yung Manila Bay, no? Kasi lumalaki naman ng lumalaki ang SM. So, it is their strategic thinking or long-term thinking that I admire the most.
Have you ever struggled with work-life balance?
Yes, definitely. Gino, for me, lahat ng nagsusumikap, lahat ng nagtatrabaho ay nag-struggle sa konsepto ng work-life balance, diba? Because imagine, unlike you, syempre nasa school pa kayo, no? Pero sa pagiging career professional, marami kang responsibility, their pressure, their deliverables, their targets, maraming expectation ang organization mo, organization sa mga empleyado. So pati ako, nakaka-experience ako ng ill effects ng work-life balance. I got to realize that it is an overwhelming concern when I started to feel the effect of stress and pressure. No? So naka-encounter ako ng ilang health concern. So na-realize ko hindi na pala ako bumabata. So lumalabas na yung effect ng too much stress, lack of sleep, deprivation from rest, and so on and so forth, because of the falling of work. So I started to make major adjustments. So when I say major adjustments, I have to really discipline myself and set my priorities. Kung dati, after college, pwede ka pang gumimik after work, or pwede ka pang mag-night out with your group of barkada, pagka marami ka ng responsibility, medyo kailangan mo nang iset yung priority mo. No? So given sa solution yung discipline and setting of priority. So of course, number one priority ko yung pamilya ko. Of course, with my wife, meron kaming 4 na anak na lumalaki na. No? My eldest now is age 15 years old. My youngest boy is 6 years old. So, bali 4 sila. And yung demand nila, syempre, aside from dun sa kailangan nila sa buhay, you really need to give them enough time. Plus, of course, aside from the growing family, yung growing business. So, from just mere 3 employees, biglang lumaki yung pamilya. Ngayon, we have more or less 90 regular employees, plus numerous talents and project hire manpowers that I have to attend to. So, I really have to set my priorities and my time for me to manage the ill effects of work-life balance. And dito sa office namin, we are promoting the concept of, instead of work-life balance, we are promoting the concept of work-life integration, wherein the key is you integrate your work or your profession with your life. So each one of them should not compete with one another, meaning of course, priority natin yung life natin, but of course, yung livelihood natin is a means to support a good life or a balanced life.
So, during struggle, nag-grow as a person?
Yes. Only through challenges and mistakes or failures that you will realize that you are really growing and maturing as a person.
So, paano yung na-take yung mga failures mo?
Ikaw nga, pag nasa ganitong edad ka at marami ka responsibility, ikaw nga, you should take challenges and failures for breakfast. Hindi ka na dapat na frustrate every time maka-encounter ka ng challenges and failures, because at the end of the day, alam mo naman na mayroong positive things after that learnings or failure. Parang panahon lang yan. Pagkatapos ng ulan or ng bagyo, alam mo nasisikat ang bagong araw.
How do you help your team foresee the future of your organization?
Okay, so that's a big challenge, Gino, no? For you to identify, or for your team to identify with the future of the organization. Here at Team On Ground, first things first, when we hire an employee on their first day, we orient them with our company principles. That's why we share with you our vision and mission. It is imperative that they should understand where do we want to go and what do we want to accomplish. So that starts during day 1. And after which, we involve all of our employees in the planning aspect. So lahat dito may say. Even our utility personnel are being consulted in the crafting of our long-term or the short-term and even our strategic plan. That is very important because if you are involved and if you know the plan, mas mataas yung percentage na makaka-identify ang mga employees sa long-term future ng company. And we also encourage them during mga talks or discussions for them to align their personal plans or dreams and ambition to the overall plan of the company. Ika nga dapat nag-jive yung plano ng company at saka yung pangarap ng mga empleyado. Because kung merong disconnect sa dalawang iyon, magkakaroon talaga ng problema ang empleyado sa kumpanyang pinapasukan niya.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Gino.
Sir,
Hi.
I'm Giselle Galan once again. And
Hi,
I'll
Giselle.
ask the fifth to eighth question. First, how do you create change and encourage your team to take the risk?
The good thing about our dynamics here in the company is, as I mentioned a while ago, all our employees are involved or being consulted in the crafting of our plan. So I said it is good because during planning, you identify or you evolve all the pressing concerns and issues that may affect the company in the future. And these critical issues are the root cause of all the changes. If you know what will affect or what will benefit the company, then you can be involved or become the change agent itself or themselves. So it is, yes, it is very difficult to manage change. I must admit it is really very difficult. But with the management guidance and support, especially in terms of the resources, we can overcome all the changes that have to be administered or that have to be managed. So my role as head of the company is to provide really that sense of guidance and support. And of course, as head of the company, I have to have tons of patience because you're dealing here with different people with different characters and attitude and tendencies. So I usually observe and watch out for the ill effects of change. What are those? The ill effects of change is usually a negative effect in terms of relationship, the low morale from the employee, and the wastage in terms of time and resources. So you really have to watch out for those effects because it will dilute all the gains and successes of your effort and your company.
Since you mentioned, sir, yung issues, ano ba yung worst issue na nakaharap dun sa mga employees?
Actually, of course, topmost, of course, is the tendency of the employee to lose their focus and sense of motivation. So you cannot do nothing without them having that sense of focus. So you really have to, as I said, you really have to have lots of patience and of course time to attend to them. And of course the differences among the employees, because we all have our opinions, we all have our say and take on every issue. So we really have to harness all the positives and impart and share to them that as an organization we can move forward if we are united, we are one.
Next is, how do you build relationship among your team?
At Team One Ground, usually our admin or human capital take care of this aspect. We have different retention benefits and program that can address that, such as activities, very important, fun-filled activities, like we have we have company outing and team building. We have family day. So, ilan lang kami sa company na meron talagang family day where all the immediate relatives of an employee can participate and have fun. Instead of celebrating the usual, the typical Christmas party, we celebrate what we call Thanksgiving party. What's good about with our activities, they're all directed to promote the core values of the company. So all of the resources is being utilized to promote it. That's what's good about it.
Tuwing anong time of the month po nangyayari yung Thanksgiving?
Actually, yung mga major activity namin, we celebrate that once a year. So we have our company outing and team building at the mid-year, and family day sometimes May or June, and Thanksgiving during December or Christmas season. Yeah. Aside from that, we also have minor activities. We celebrate birthday together. What we call quarterly birthday bash. We celebrate the important occasion, Mother's Day, Father's Day, even the kids of the employees. We gather them every November to have a common trick or treat celebration. All activities to provide fun and enjoyment for the employees. So again, what's good about it, our celebration is it is not just being participated by all employees in their respective families, but we use it to promote our core values.
The seventh question is, how do you evaluate the performance of your team?
That's a very difficult, very difficult. You should ask that question to Angel. Anyway, bibigyan ko lang kayo ng konting gist. Our evaluation center is focused on the achievement of our plans, objectives, key performance indicators, and key result areas. Because we believe that as a service agency, we should be very mindful of the level of service standards we give to our client.
So, hi sir, again, I'm Liza. I will be the one who will ask the 9 to 11 questions. So, first po is, who do you think has the most important role in your team?
Actually, my take on that is all of the employees here are important or equal importance. Kataon lang may kanya-kanya kaming tasks and duties, pero lahat kami dito importante. Kung hindi ka importante sa team on ground, wala ka sa team on ground. So lahat ng nandito ay importante. But of course, pag iniisip mo yung kinabukasan ng company, of course, the leaders has a more important role because they themselves are the key decision makers. They hold the decisions, important decisions, and of course the resources of the company. Aside from the fact that leader should be that sense of role model to the entire organization. So, syempre, kung ano yung gusto mong gawin ng mga tao mo, dapat ikaw ang unang-unang gumagawa doon. So, but in all transparency, lahat ng importante dito sa amin, lahat ng empleyado dito sa amin ay importante.
Thank you po. And the next question is, how do you balance your empathy between the organization and the people?
Yeah, actually, as a leader and head of the company, my major results or key result area is of course our vision. I serve with the pleasure of the entire organization, and as per our vision, we have that sense of responsibility. We want to lead. We want to be a leader, but in terms of being responsible to the stakeholders, meaning the owners of the company, vis-a-vis the employees of the company. So the stakeholders the employees, and of course our client. That's may important accountability. And to the deserving individuals, my major accountability to them is to drive more opportunities or open up more opportunities, because I believe that deserving people deserves better opportunity. Maaaring empleyado lamang, nagsisimula tayo bilang empleyado, pero kung nagsusumikap tayo, nagpapakahirap tayo, dapat bigyan tayo ng mas malaking opportunity. So we have a program here in this company wherein yung kaninang sinasabi ko paulit-ulit na deserving employees ay minomold at tinitrain namin to be an entrepreneur themselves. So sa tingin ko, hindi dapat nagsisimula at nagtatapos sa mga nagtatag ng company, kundi ang trabaho namin is i-discover yung may mga kakayanan, di ba? At tulungan sila, i-empower sila na maging negosyante din.
Yes.
And doon magsisimula ang legacy. Para sa akin, yun ang legacy ng Team on Ground. Kung makatulong kami sa mga tao, di sila rin, malaki rin ang may tutulong nila sa ibang tao. I also personally believe that we are just caretakers here. Of course, amazing creation tayo ng Panginoon. At ginawa niya tayong caretaker ng kanyang yaman dito sa mundo. So we should be more than willing to train or to influence other people, and again, share that blessings and opportunities.
Then for the last question po, as a leader, what is it that you are most accountable of?
Definitely, ang main accountability ko, of course, is yung buhay ng mga empleyado at yung mga pamilya ng mga empleyado na nagtitiwala sa kumpanya ito. We want to provide them not just a means to earn a living, but the sense of livelihood for them and their family, diba? That can help achieve at least their basic dreams. Ika nga, matinong trabaho para sa mga nagmamalasakit at para sa nagtitiwala sa company. Kasi aanuhin naman ang pag-unlad ng isang kumpanya kung hindi naman niya ito na ibabahagi sa mga empleyado na nagtatrabaho.
Leadership is most fundamentally about changes, said John P. Cooter. Just like what he said, we learned after the interview that being in the advertising industry is undeniably challenging because of our world is constantly changing, the needs and wants of the market changes every second. And being a leader of an advertising agency, you need to have an experience, creativity, and expertise because you and your people needs to cope up every time with the inevitable innovation and provide a creative yet also effective campaign for your product to be stamped on mind and bought.